ようにが復活した。
Alright guys, this needs to be said. Demon Slayer is officially broken. I think they're starting to go the Dragon Ball Z route from the last episode that we've just seen. You got Tanjiro in this episode going all super Demon Slayer on these guys when just last season he was struggling like nobody's business to be able to keep up with a higher level demon. And here, he's just lashing them left and right. I'm surprised, and I'm not the only one. These demons are also surprised. Right, even here, they're commenting on how fast he has adapted and how he's continuing to become faster and faster. It's almost like Tanjiro at this time got some type of Zenkai boost. Somehow, this last battle and all the injuries that he sustained evolved his body and his technique to the point where he is now actually able to keep up with a higher level demon, basically on his own. I mean, don't get me wrong, the action is unbelievable. I'm just worried that with these developments in strength are going to end us in the same platform or in the same realm as Dragon Ball Z, where at a point the levels don't even matter. I think the part of the reason why we enjoy Demon Slayer so much is because we see an actual gradual progression of this main character getting stronger and stronger and being able to keep up with the demon. I just feel like between last season and this season, they just made like a huge leap in his strength and capabilities as a character. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments on this one. One other thing that I want to share with you about the last season is Genya and how we got a little bit of a backstory when it comes to him. And the interesting thing about this is the relationship that he has with his brother and how they are now, I wouldn't say enemies, but they're definitely not as close as they once were. And what created this tear in this relationship was the fact that his older brother killed his mother, who had become a demon. Now, the reaction that Genya has when he sees his brother standing over his mother is that of somebody that's in disbelief. He blames his brother. He's asking him why he would kill her. He calls him a murderer. And this, from what we're seeing, is what caused this tear in this relationship. So Genya's character now makes a little bit more sense, because what he is doing here is that he's trying to become strong enough to be able to actually just speak with his brother, to be able to get in front of a Hashira and be able to essentially apologize for his words. You know, in a way, this reminds me of Judah in the Bible, right? After Judas ends up betraying Jesus and sells him off, and Jesus is crucified, what we find out from him is that he ended up taking his own life. He ended up hanging himself off of a tree because of the grief that he felt for ultimately betraying his friend. Now, even though these two characters have a lot of similarities, one of the biggest differences is that Judas saw Jesus being crucified and he did not think that he was going to resurrect. So he never saw when Jesus resurrected from the dead, according to the Bible. And now Genya, on the other hand, he actually does have this opportunity because his brother is obviously still alive. He's alive, and he is looking for a way to mend this relationship that they both have. Overall, I enjoyed this episode a lot. There are some things that I'm still questioning as to where they're going to be going with this whole thing. However, I am enjoying every single minute of it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode, the action, the things that I've mentioned. And as always, I just want to remind you that we must persevere.